We're standing north of the candidates for the city of Ai, which Joshua conquered. In Joshua 8:11 it says, "Then all the people of war who were with him went up and drew near and arrived in front of the city and camped on the north side of Ai. Now there was a valley between him and Ai."
Alright, we're here at the ruins of ancient Shiloh, where the tabernacle was set up, and then later in history, the prophet Jeremiah told people to come and see the destruction that had come upon it because of people's sin.
We're standing on Mount Gerizim, and behind us you can see the ancient city of Shechem. Shechem was the first place that God promised to Abraham that his descendants would inherit the land. Jesus passed through here and met a Samaritan woman at a well. I think that's your turn. And Jesus explained to the Samaritan woman that he was the Messiah. Ta-da!
Great.
We're at Aphek, where the Philistines captured the Ark of the Covenant.
Caesarea, where the Holy Spirit first came upon the Gentiles, upon the Roman centurion Cornelius.
About 30 years later, the Apostle Paul was imprisoned here, and he testified about Jesus to the Roman procurators.
We're on Mount Carmel, where Elijah contested with the prophets of Baal, showing that Baal was nothing and that Yahweh was the God to be worshipped, the one true God.
This is a rolling stone tomb that's similar to what Jesus would have been buried in. When Mary Magdalene first came to the tomb, she thought the body was stolen. Then she ran to Peter and John to go ahead and tell them.
Hello, we are at Megiddo, overlooking the Jezreel Valley, and over there you can see Nazareth, and then to the right of it is Mount Tabor, where Barak gathered 10,000 Israelites to fight the Canaanites.
And further to the right is the hill of Moreh, where the Midianites gathered to fight Gideon. And over here is Mount Gilboa, and that's all.
We're descending into an Israelite water shaft that was dug by King Ahab, who also brought Baal worship into the land of Israel.
We're standing in Jezreel, the city where Ahab had a palace built next to Naboth's vineyard. In the next generation, in judgment and Jehu's mad ride down the Harod Valley, Jezebel was thrown from a high tower to her death here in Jezreel.
When the lookout standing on the tower in Jezreel saw Jehu's troops approaching, he called out, "I see some troops coming." Alright, we're in the Jezreel Valley, which means God will sow. You can see the wheat fields behind me here. And then in the distance we have Mount Gilboa, where Saul was killed.
We're at the spring of Harod, where Gideon chose 300 men to fight the battle.
We're standing overlooking the Jezreel Valley and Mount Tabor, where Deborah and Barak gathered 10,000 Israelites to battle against the Canaanites.
That's a nice touch.
Go and hide in the vineyards and watch. When the girls of Shiloh come out to join in the dancing, then rush from the vineyards, and each of you seize a wife from the girls of Shiloh and go to the land of Benjamin. So that is what the Benjamites did. While the girls were dancing, each man caught one and carried her off to be his wife.
stopped by here and stayed at a well.